right, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for logging in today. We are live from Los Angeles, just as we said. I'm here with Punam and Alex. We're going to Vegas in a couple of days for Global Training Conference. So we decided to come to LA a few days early to see the sites and to, other than build our global business, right? Because this is a global e-commerce business and we're so excited to be able to travel and work and be with great people at the same time. And we're so excited to share that with all of you. So for anybody on the call who doesn't know me, my name is Dawn Dewar and I'm an executive district manager with Arbonne International. And about 5 years ago, I was introduced to this company. And at the time, I had never heard of the company or the product. And when my girlfriend was telling me a little bit about it, I really just thought she was trying to sell me something. I wasn't interested at all. And I kind of just, poo-pooed it and shoved it away and really didn't give it another thought. But I guess I had complained more than once about not having enough money for this, that, or the other thing. And she continued to talk to me and offer me the business opportunity with this company. So even though I still didn't feel interested, because I really thought it was going to be something about, selling and doing home parties, which I really didn't want to do. So she offered me to try the products, and I'm definitely a product girl, and I've had some issues with my skin over the years, always looking for a better product to feel better, look better, and basically just be comfortable in my own skin. So when she offered me a kit to try, I said, yeah, for sure, I'm totally up for that. And I definitely noticed a big difference in 24 hours, really, of using this kit. And I was really impressed. And I think that was my first kind of aha moment and being a little more open to what this was, because I knew that the product was different. My skin had never felt this way before, so it really got to me. It was really exciting. So she offered me to go to an event to hear more about the business side, and I got to meet a few VPs and see a bunch of different backgrounds of different people in Arbonne. And I was like blown away, because I was not expecting to meet people that I looked up to and respected, and they were coming from all different backgrounds, like from government, lawyers, doctors, stay-at-home moms and dads, fitness professionals. Like, people were coming from everywhere. And, these were people that were just sitting at home twiddling their thumbs, just looking for something to do. They were very busy and they were successful. But what they didn't have was time and freedom, flexibility. And when you get to know more about this company and you realize that that's what this has to offer, I think that's when people really take another look at something like this. So lo and behold, after that event, my no was turned around to a yes. And I decided to get started, and it wasn't without hesitation. I was scared, because I have had no experience in something like this, and I really wasn't sure how it was going to work. But getting to meet more people and know how the system works and how supportive the culture is of Arbonne and the people in Arbonne, it just really made me feel comfortable enough to say yes and get started. And I think that was one of the most incredible things, is knowing that you're in really good hands and people truly care about you and they want the best for you. And I think that was something that I'd wanted for a really long time out of, a career or work or what have you. So I was really happy about that part. And I was on a path already of entrepreneurship, and I was already self-employed, and I had a flexible schedule. So I really wanted to make sure if I was going to take on something else that it would fall into that category. I needed my flexibility. And that is definitely something that this has to offer. So since then, I've met amazing people. I've earned an extra stream of income every single month for the last 5 years through doing this part-time. And I get to work with amazing people. And I've earned trips. We receive jewelry all the time. I think I have probably 20 birthdays worth of jewelry at home from my upline consultants, just to say you're doing a great job and we thank you and we appreciate you. So that's a really nice feeling. I think people really appreciate praise. So it's another amazing thing. And I feel like now I have more vision for my future, and I'm not so afraid of my future anymore. I really had no plan before, And I feel like Arbonne helped me put a vision in place for my future that I'm like so excited about. So we're gonna get started, and Alex is gonna talk to us about the company and how our products are formulated. And enjoy. Sharing these. Sharing today. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yeah, it's not too much car noise. Okay, I'm gonna hold it like this, so hopefully the cars will be drowned out a bit. So, okay, hi everybody. Welcome. My name is Arbonne, and I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne International. I'm going to give you some info about our company and our chemical ingredient policy, so you'll know exactly how pure, safe, and beneficial our products really are. So what is this company that we're going to talk to you about, and what are we all about? Basically, Arbonne is a clinically based health and wellness company with a 35-year history. Arbonne was founded in Switzerland by a Norwegian man named Kevin Watt in 1975 with a philosophy to provide pure, safe, and beneficial products for families, but also to create an opportunity for wealth and time freedom. Our beautiful head office is based in Irvine, California, and we were just there yesterday. We got to check it out, and a couple of really nice MVPs were very kind to let us sit in on their monthly meeting that they have there. They do all kinds of events, as well as create the products that we all enjoy at that very head office. So that was a really amazing experience. We got to do that together. It was so much fun. Arbonne has expanded to Canada, not just in the US. We're also in Australia, the UK. Recently we launched into Poland, and soon, later this year, we're going to be launching to Taiwan. So we're really just in the infancy of our global expansion, and it's so exciting. Together with the amazing product, generous compensation plan, a willable business, company culture of support and positivity like I have never seen in my life, and marketplace demand for healthier products and more flexible lifestyle, Arbonne provides such an amazing opportunity to provide people all over the world with a solid plan B or even a plan A. So what makes Arbonne's products so unique? All of our products are plant-based formulations, blending the best of science and nature. We source the highest ingredients from around the world. The products are all hypoallergenic and also pH correct, which ensures the skin's natural protective layer is replaced every time you wash. They are dermatologists, ophthalmologists, and pediatricians tested. They're never tested on animals and never have been, and everything is vegan certified. This means there are no animal renderings in Arbonne's products, and I highly encourage you to Google animal renderings to learn more about what many cosmetic companies use as fillers in their products that we don't use. And the entire line is designed to European standards, which are much more strict than here in North America. Just to give you an example, in the European Union, about 1,300 chemicals are banned or restricted from use in personal care products, and here in North America, there are about 8 to 10. The other thing I want to mention is that what we don't formulate with, because that's something that sets us apart from so many other companies as well. We formulate with mineral oil or petrolatum, which is a derivative of crude oil. Mineral oil acts as a barrier on the skin, so beneficial ingredients can't penetrate the skin, and toxins can't leave the body through the skin. So that's why Arbonne only uses botanical oil and not mineral oil. Some other ingredients we do not include are formaldehyde or leading preservatives, chemical dyes or fragrances, parabens or phthalates. We're also gluten-free, and we don't use any artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors in any of our products. So I'm going to pass this on to Poonam. She's going to continue here. Hi, can you hear us? Okay, perfect. All right, so my name is Poonam, and I started my business 5 years ago, well, 4 years ago, sorry, in February
2012. At the time, I was mom of two little toddler boys. I had just gotten back to work after maternity leave, and I remember myself looking for options because I really wanted to stay home with my little guys. I did not want to go back to work. I felt like I already missed out so much. So it was really important to me that, I find something to do that I can earn an income from home, still contributing my daily expenses or household expenses while being there for my little ones, in the most important time of their life. So I was looking for options on what to do, and I would Google for home-based business options and things like that, and not any of it really seemed something that was reliable. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. And the only option I found was home-based daycare that was to be a legal home-based job. But I just didn't feel like I could be fair to both my own children as well as the other people's children that I'd be taking care of, just because as a mom, I know my attention might go first towards my own kids and things like that. So I really didn't think that at that time I had the mindset to do that. So I knew that the only other option was business. Now, looking into business where I start my own franchise or I have to invent a product and then try to market that, both of them are very costly. If I started a traditional franchise, it's a very high expense to get started. And then there's, that's just to get your franchising license. And then after that, there's all other costs, such as paying your employees, overhead, tools, and all that. And if I were to start my own company with my own invention or my own product, then there's a lot of things to do with patent on your product, trying to get it out there, marketing, building a website. So there's a lot of costs associated. So when I realized that, I thought, oh my gosh, I couldn't think of any other options. So I kind of went back to work after maternity. But that's kind of when Arbonne came into my life. A coworker at work said, well, why don't you take a look at this as a second stream of income, and maybe that can become your plan A. And I was one of those people that jumped in right away because I was like, okay, this sounds like the perfect thing that I was looking for. But at the same time, I jumped in, but then thought about it after, was it my, usual self being kind of impulsive and thinking later and kind of wondering if I did the right thing or not. So I did a lot of research in the month after I joined, before I launched my business, to kind of find out more about the difference and what network marketing really is, and if it was the right move on my part, to be able to stay home with my kids. So just to kind of give you the difference between traditional retail and network marketing, what it is. So in a traditional retail market setting, you have the manufacturer, you've got the wholesaler, warehouser, advertiser, retailer, and then it goes to the consumer. So what happens is it's known that leading traditional retailers are actually spending around 25 to 30% of every sales dollar on advertising, media, and other promotions, while network marketing uses the same dollars to reward individuals for their word of mouth promotion of the product. So a lot of the money really goes back to the advertisers. So for example, if you see commercials of, for example, I'm just going to throw a name out there, but say Eva Longoria, and she does for Garnier hair dye. We know that, now celebrity really does their own hair on their own. They go to salons for that. They don't color their hair, but they get paid millions of dollars to see what they do. And we buy into them, we buy the products. But what happens is we pay for a product that is not actually worth as much, because all of that, dollar that we're paying, some of it gets cut into each of these middlemen before it actually reaches to you. Whereas, the difference in network marketing is that it's each individual starts at exactly the same level. At the top of their, basically they start at the same level, and then at the top of their organization, there's plenty of spot for everyone. They have the same equal opportunities, and they're compensated directly based on the amount of activity and effort they put into it. And what's nice too is it goes straight from the manufacturer. We cut out all the middlemen, and it goes through the independent consultants and word of mouth and networking to the consumer. So the consumer ends up paying for a high quality product that is actually worth close to the dollar that it was made, the dollar that was spent making it. A lot of the money that you pay comes right back because there's no middlemen. It comes right back to the independent consultants to pay them for their bonuses, their trips, and it also gets paid towards research and development. So you know you're getting high quality products because they constantly look at their products, try to come up with products that are in demand, as well as making sure that the products are always high quality and affordability. So that's what's amazing about the difference between retail and network marketing. The other difference too in network marketing is it's an effective distribution system. It's a turnkey business, and what turnkey means is that the business, when you jump into Arbonne, you're provided with plenty of trainings through your upline, training online on Arbonne University. You get a website that's already built for you. There's mentorship. It's your own business, but you're not on your own. You have the tools right at your fingertips. There's no overhead or rent or employees to worry about. Your commission is straight paid to you. Your clients order on your online website, and it gets shipped direct to their household at their doorstep. There's low startup costs, and basically the flexibility to do as much or as little as you want. So if you want to only put in 10 hours a week or fit it into the needs and crannies of your business, you can do that. Or you can pretty much do this as a full-time income. So why Arbonne and why now? We have 4 factors that are very important to know about. So consumable products. We have over 400 consumable products that are results driven. The products that people use every day. So it's, your skincare, shampoos, cosmetics, nutrition, things that people use every day. So you're not trying to get something to somebody that they don't have a need for if they're using it daily. And what it means by being consumable is that once it finishes, you have repeat orders from your client. There's marketplace demand. So I found a research that was done in 2014, Global Wellness Institute study. They said that the industry of the global wellness was 3.4 trillion, and it has since tripled the amount. So what's really amazing too to me is the fact that it is really like what's right now in trend. People want to look good, feel good, live longer, be healthier. And I'm just going to give you the statistics. For example, the healthy eating, nutrition, and weight loss has increased by 108%, and it's worth 276 billion. Preventative or personalized health is 78% increase at 243 billion. Alternate medicine, so a lot of people are looking into holistic nutrition, holistic medicine. So all of these are on the rise, and it's just going to keep growing. It's not going to be going away anytime soon. The marketplace, the timing and trends, with the convergence of trends with online shopping, health, and wellness, green eco-consciousness, and the fact that people also want time and freedom and flexibility. It's the marketplace demand for a company such as a network marketing company is on demand. And the last thing is the ability to leverage your time. So when you're building a network, a team, and you're coaching and mentoring them to do the exact same thing that you do, you're actually teaching them to share through word of mouth. And what that does is, for example, instead of reaping the benefits of working 100 hours all on your own and having to do that much work, let's say 100 hours a week, you can find 4 other people, including yourself, to pitch in 20 hours per week, or that are willing to commit to 20 hours per week into the business, and then you're actually earning $100 hours worth of income while you're only putting in 20, because you're coaching and mentoring others to do the exact same thing. So that's the other big advantage. And to me, that was the biggest deal, is the fact that I could leverage my time around my children's schedule. So I'm going to pass this back on to Alex. Oh, sorry, Don. my apologies. And Don will continue from where I left off.
So I'll just get this plugged in here. And so we're going to talk now a little bit about how this is a global opportunity. Sorry, I'm just trying to close something up here. Okay, so currently we are in Canada, the US, the UK, Australia. We just launched in Poland, and we're going into Taiwan very soon. this company is going to be expanding into new countries every couple of years. So this is very exciting for anybody getting involved because you are not you're not in a box to your territory, your province, your country. You can do business in any of the countries that we're in. And the fact that we're an e-commerce business is how we connect with people all over the world online. So this is amazing. You can do this from home on your laptop. Once you really start getting connected with people that aren't from around here, that's when you really start to get excited because it really opens up your eyes to how this is a global opportunity. So, sorry, this is hopefully not. Okay. So, yeah, and how do we do this? How do we, people wonder like, how does this work or how do we get started? It's a very, very simple system. You're basically going to stop buying from other companies. So you're going to stop buying from, big box store companies, and you're going to start shopping from yourself on your own online business. And you're going to show other people how to do that exact same thing. So as Poonam was saying earlier, everything we use before we leave the house, from your shampoo, conditioner, body wash, soap, shave gel, vitamins, protein, the list goes on and on, anti-aging, all of these things, we kind of use them without even thinking about it, but anybody who has skin and hair uses quite a few products before they leave the house. So in all of those products, Arbonne carries, and it's most likely a better formulation than what you're using right now. So you're getting a pure and safe, healthier product. You're going to get a fantastic discount, and you're going to teach and show other people how to do that exact same thing. So that's about what you're going to stop doing and what you're going to start doing. And Poonam's going to talk next about the 4 ways to earn.
All right, so I'm going to get started on the 4 ways to earn an income. There is basically in Arbonne, the best and most amazing part that I understood almost immediately was the fact that there's 4 ways to earn an income. So you're not just looking at commissions only. That's the first way to earn. So commissions from your own personal sales to directly selling to clients or different clients. And as Dawn mentioned, we're global, so you can sell to clients all over the world, in all the countries that Arbonne currently is in, and as we grow in all the other countries that we'll potentially be able to sell. And what's neat about that is the fact that we are earning the income while we are here in a different time zone, sleeping, let's say, at night. In Australia, it's day, and people find products from your store. So that's the commission portion of it. And then number 2 way of earning is overrides. Overrides is a percentage on your team sales, and technically you're actually being paid for mentoring and coaching your team to success. So that override portion does not actually come, it comes from the company. They are giving it to you almost like a bonus, added bonus. It does not take away from your team's personal commission. So they get paid their own commission from your staff, and you actually get paid just like a percentage by your team for helping them out. Number 3 way of earning is Mercedes Benz cash bonus program. That is at vice president level and above, which Alex will go over very soon. And the number 4 way of earning is cash bonuses. So that's all of these bonuses that I mentioned, the commission override, all that is above and beyond what you already get paid on your commission check. So the cash bonus is at every level of management, and it's based on your and your team's sales in total, that you get paid a bonus at each level of management. So I will pass the torch to Alex, and she will go over the different level of management. Okay. Thank you, Mike. Right. So we have 4 levels of management. The first one is district manager. So at that level, you start to get commissions off of your own personal purchases, as well as you would still get commissions off of the sales that you make, and then you would get commissions off of your team sales as well. So, the average monthly income for that is $322. With all of these levels, I'll just tell you now, these are just averages. Some people make more, some people make less. It just depends on the work that you do, and then you get your bonuses on top of these. So the average time to that position is 8 months. But again, it could take you 1 month, it could take you 2 years. It just depends on you and your level of effort and how much work you're willing to put in. Okay, so the second level of management is area manager. At this level, it's really cool. You get to grow your business. So you can pass on your business to your kids or your grandkids or whoever you want, so that when you are no longer here, the work that you did is going to get passed on to your lineage. Okay. And the average monthly income at that level is $1,600, and the average time to that position is 16 months. So the third level of management is regional vice president. This is the level everyone is just itching to get to. This is when you get the white Mercedes-Benz of your choice, customizable to your preferences. It's really cool because you don't get a card, you get a cash bonus towards the payment of the card. So you can use that money for anything you want, and you can use the full amount towards your lease or your monthly payment of the car, or you can just use however much you want towards it. So that's really cool. You get the money towards that. The monthly income at that level is $6,688, and it takes about, on average, 27 months to get to that level. But there are people who've gotten there in 3-4 months. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. The possibilities are really endless with this company, and that's amazing. So the fourth level of management, the very top of the company, is national vice president. At this level, you get everything that I said before, plus you get a $100,000 life insurance policy, and the average monthly income is around $20,000. But the income potential at that level is just, there's no limit really. And the average time to that level is 45 months. So that's it for me, I think. I'm going to pass this back to Dawn. Thank you. Here we go. Anybody else? Do I have to hold everything up to me?
How are we doing for background noise, Becca? Is it okay? It's okay? All right, cool. Okay, so now we're going to get on to basically where do you see yourself? So there's a few ways to get involved with Arbonne, and some people just want to start enjoying the product and just having a consultant look after you. You will always have someone personally looking after you and making sure you're happy when you start using Arbonne products. So you would purchase online and everything gets delivered to your house. And then another option is to become a preferred client, where you get an ongoing discount of minimum 20% off. But there's a lot of amazing perks when you become a preferred client. So you're going to have access to free product, reward dollars. Your consultant always will be looking after you and giving you little goodies and thank yous and remembering you on your birthday and all these different things. But the way that we really hope that you decide to join us, is the most exciting way, is to become a consultant, start a business of your own. This is where you get to use the product at a great discount of 35% off, and then you get the opportunity of an income that's unlimited, and the opportunity is endless. So, if you've had questions about something like this, you're going to want to connect with the person who invited you on the call afterwards, and they will answer all your questions. And we hope that you decide to join us. So with that, Poonam's going to get close to the ending and talk about your big dream.
basically, when I jumped into this business, I was asked two questions that really struck a chord with me. And one of them was, where will you be if you keep doing the same? Where will you be in 5 years if you keep doing the same thing you're doing currently? Like, where do you see yourself being? And the second question was, if you were to lose your main source of income, can you hear me now? Okay, perfect. So I was saying there's two questions that were asked to me when I first jumped in, and one of them were that where do you see yourself 5 years from now if you continue to do the same thing you're doing right now? And, where like how long could you live on your current savings in your bank account if you were to lose your main source of income? And at the time I was living paycheck to paycheck, even though at that time I had a family of four and there was two sources of income. It was still a very scary thought because we were still living paycheck to paycheck. And there was no way like if I lost my job like that I could survive more than a week on what I had, which is a scary thought. And I realized, well, I do need a plan B at the very least. And where did I see myself 5 years from there? I had already been 5 years with the company I was working at the time, and I did not really love where I was and could not picture another 5 years at the same spot. So I think that's the two questions that I would highly recommend that you guys all take the time to just reflect on it a little bit and truly be very honest with yourself. I mean, when we were kids, we had no inhibitions. We were, we used to believe in things without any limitations. And we had big dreams. We really believed that we could be anything we wanted to be. But as we get older and we get busier, and we get busier with our daily, day-to-day rituals, our work, our schedule, all of those things, we kind of forget to dream. Some people say that their biggest dream is to be able to just sit down and have a cup of coffee and read a book, and that's not a dream. A dream is really, really big. Something more to travel the world, not really have a set destination, just keep going. Have as many stamps on your passport, or have the money to pay it forward. So those are big dreams, and I had those big dreams as a kid. I remember wanting to be Mother Teresa as a kid. So I mean, try to bring back those big dreams and think about what you want it to be. One of the things that I often hear about that keeps ringing a huge bell to me is you are where you are today based on the choices you made yesterday. And another thing that one of my uplines says is prepare yourself for impact. So those are two things that I constantly think about now, and I make my decisions based on that. Is that I really do want to make different choices to have a different and better life, and I want to make sure that I can feel good impact. I want to make sure that I can still have those dreams that I had as a kid, which were to be able to give that and teach that to my kids and pass it along and leave a legacy. And really what I want to kind of leave you with about the dream big is that instead of asking yourself, what if it doesn't work? Ask yourself, what if it does? What do you have to lose? So I will pass it to Dawn. Oh, yeah, I could do that as well. So I will just do what Dawn was going to do, which is I want to thank you guys all for really patiently listening with us with our technical issues here, traveling, having fun, and still being able to connect with you guys live and share this amazing opportunity that has changed our lives. I wanted to add that we're 3 people from 3 different teams in Arbonne. We don't get any financial benefit from doing this and helping each other out, but that's the beauty of Arbonne. We all help each other and we all do this together. So if anything, you're going to gain so much more in this business than you're going to lose. So thank you and have a great day.
Thank you.